Well, the picture of a heroic rescue in Lewiston, Idaho is making headlines around the world. Lewiston Tribune photographer Barry Koff snapped this photo of a man being pulled to safety as his SUV dangled on the edge of a cliff above Bryden Canyon. But just as quickly as the hero arrived, he vanished. KXLY4's Alyssa Donovan is in Lewiston, where that hero would rather the world not know his name.
Nadine, 29-year-old Jason Warnock was driving by when he saw debris in the roadway. He then looked up and saw an SUV hanging off the 30-foot drop. Jason looked up and saw the SUV with someone trapped inside.
I seen that guy hanging there, and he was trying to beat the window out or the door open or something, and I was like, oh man, because only like 5 links were hanging there.
Jason knew the car could fall at any minute, so he sprang into action.
I was just like, oh, I gotta go do something, and no one was doing anything, so I ran up Bryden about 200 yards uphill, which about killed me. That's how I'm out of shape compared to what I used to be.
He tried to break open the window, but the vehicle began to shift.
I got up there and I was like, are you all right, man? And he just shook his head, yeah, and I grabbed my snap-on multi-tool out, and it had some jagged edges, you know, on each end of it, and I hit the window 3 times, but it didn't break. And every time I hit it, the thing rocked, you know, like it was gonna fall off.
Sitco was finally able to get the passenger window down.
He rolled the window down and he's like, can I grab my iPod? I was like, yeah, hurry up, grab it, and give me your hand. If this thing goes, I want to have a hold of you so, you know, I can at least snag you out of there.
This picture snapped in the moments where 23-year-old Matthew Sitco was pulled from his car to safety. It's a 30-foot drop from where Sitco's car hung down to Bryden Canyon Road. The only thing to break his fall was this chain link fence. Once Sitco was safe, the two sat on the cliff for a few minutes and talked about God.
I left before they could figure out who I was.
Jason says he didn't want or expect all this attention. He says he'd rather just be fishing or out on the mountains than reading about himself on the internet.
I didn't feel like I deserved, you know, any credit or anything. I just did what anyone would do, so went right back to work.
A fall from that high down to a busy roadway like this one could have easily been fatal, but because of Warnock's heroic effort, Sitco was taken to the hospital with just minor injuries. Reporting in Lewiston, Alyssa Donovan, KXLY4 News.